Welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Rate Weekly Update for the week of April 16, 2012. Hello, I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage, here to give you your weekly update for the Delaware mortgage rates. Okay, what we saw in the news last week as affected rates was there was the reading on inflation, which was two different readings. The first one was the Producer Price Index, or the PPI. This measures inflation at the wholesale level. Now that came in very good, which was showed that inflation is pretty tame on the wholesale level, which is good news for mortgage bonds because inflation is bad for bonds. If inflation stays low, that's good. So as the bonds helps the bonds, lowers interest rates. The second reading was the Consumer Price Index, or the CPI report. Now that measures inflation at the consumer level. That came in line with expectations, about 2.3%. That is been higher than usual, but it's right where Fed say it should be, and they're saying inflation is tame and under control. So if that can stay where it's at, that's good news. If it starts to creep up in further reports, that would hurt bonds because that would show that there is inflation on the consumer level, which is bad news. Now the other thing that has helped the mortgage rates last week was the report on jobless claims. Jobless claim report came out worse than it's been so far for the year 2012. The claims increased by 13,000 to up to 380,000 for the week ending April 7th. So that is bad news for the economy. So that's good news for mortgage rates. The Federal Reserve Vice Chairman Janet Yellen stated that the weakness in the housing, European debt crisis, and government spending cuts are slowing the pace of recovery and expansion in the economy. She did state that the Federal Reserve does have other tools to stimulate the economy if conditions warrant it, which could be quantitative easing round 3, which people were talking about before. So interest rates are again at all-time historic lows. From here, it looks like they could bounce higher again as they did the last time. So if you missed getting that refinance or were waiting to purchase, now is the time. Rates, again, at the lowest they've ever been. So don't wait to refinance. You can give us a call, 302-703-0727. We'd love to help you out. What we got, if we take a look at the bond page, we can see that there's been a lot of volatility in the market. We saw that the last 3 weeks previous, the bond was selling off, forcing home loan rates to go up. Then we had a reversal right at the end of March, which had the mortgage bond starting to go up in value, and now that trend line has held for the last 2 weeks. And even though there's some volatility going up and down, but now we're back on the trend line going up and back down to historic lows. So if you take a look at the picture, you can see that. We had an up, down, and now we're back up. A little volatility, but the longer-term trend line is to keep going up. How much higher can they go? I don't know. We're back to the peak again. So, again, like I said, I would refinance or buy now to get the lowest rate. What's going on in the local news? Free first-time homebuyer seminar coming up in Newark, April 21st at the Christiana Hilton Hotel. 2 sessions, 10 a.m. to noon or 1 to 3. You can register by calling 302-703-0727 or register online at DelawareHomebuyerSeminar.com. We also have one in Dover at the Dover Sheraton Hotel. That's on Tuesday, April 24th from 6:30 to 8:30. Again, register DelawareHomebuyerSeminar.com. And you'll also have the full seminar schedule, which is for May and June. Right now we have them already scheduled out. If you need a free mortgage planning appointment to discuss refinancing or purchasing or getting approved for down payment assistance programs, give us a call, 302-703-0727, or apply online, PRMIDelaware.com. Till next week, look forward to seeing you.